Hey everyone, random guy talking in your ear here. My name's Time, and yeah, I'm here to tell some stories. We're gonna probably be doing commentary on this channel. This is my first video, so if it's bad, don't judge. But yeah, so I'm just gonna shut up and get into it. So at my school, they had this ginormous park, and when I say ginormous, I mean, bro, this thing big as hell. And so they got a big old field on the big old park, and so it's pretty chill. There's like kids talking, doing little book clubs, playing sports. Main thing that happened was sports, especially soccer and football. But so yeah, there's people playing soccer and football on the field, and yeah, they're just playing normal. And so I get this strange feeling in the back of my head, and then I fall down. And so there's this kid, let's call him Brian. Yeah, Brian. And so Brian, I found out that he kicked me with the ball in the back of my head. I'm like, hey, yo, bro, why'd you do that? And he said, sorry, man, it was an accident. My shoe hit the ball wrong. So I'm like, oh, yeah, normal. Happens to me in soccer all the time. Yeah, one time I got kicked in the stomach with a ball so hard that I rolled off a hill and got knocked out unconscious, but that's something later. But so, anyways... So, yeah, I'm like, it's okay. I've been hit with a ball before, nothing big. And so, I'm chill about it. And then I start walking away with my friends. And then I feel another hit. And so I fall down. And this was like a hard one. And I'm like, hey, yo, who the hell is that? And so I find out it was this kid, let's call, for the sake of this, let's call Robert. And so, Robert... he kicked me in the back of the head with the ball, and so I'm like, "Ayo, why'd you do that?" And I don't really remember what he said. This was like 2 years ago. We were in second grade. But so, anyways, he says, I forgot what reason he says, but then it's a pretty bad reason. So I get a little mad. I start telling him, "Hey, you shouldn't really be doing that." So then I walk away. No, I'm not running. I'm not a little baby. But so I walk away, and then he has the negative amount of brain cells and fattest ego, and so he goes ahead and grabs the ball and then chucks it at me, like in the back of my head, and this thing knocks me out. Like, I fall into the ground. I ate the dirt, my guy. And so yeah, I fall into the ground, and I'm like, hey, yo, what the hell, man? I mean, because you don't just get, like, a ball chucked at you and you just don't do anything about it. No one does that. And so, anyways, I go up to the guy, and I'm like, you shouldn't do that. And he's like, I don't care, or whatever. And then so, he says something that really, like, makes me mad. And so, makes me so mad that I decide, and I say, hey, let's beat this man up. So I tackle him. I freaking, like, water boy tackle him, you know, and he's like, so I tackle him, and then I start boxing him in his face. I'm on top of him, and I'm like... and so I start punching this dude, and he's like, get him off me. His friends are just sitting there with their balls. They're like, damn, bro, I'm not trying to get smoked, man. I say, you mess with the fire, you cook without oil, you get the smoke. Or however it goes. But so, yeah. I said, these hands are ready to eat for everyone. But so, go ahead, and I start punching him. And then my friend, who, let's call him Daniel. Or actually, no, let's call him Jake. And so Jake runs over, to the teacher. And he's like, my friend, whatever time, he's beating this dude. And so the teacher's like, all right. So he comes over. She's like, hey, stop fighting. And so I get off of him, and then he's like, he's a little scared, because I just beat this dude. Why wouldn't you be scared? And so, anyways, I walk away, and yeah, that's kind of it. I never saw him again. I really don't care what happens to him. He threw a ball in my head and he kicked me on purpose. And so, yeah, anyways, we'll have a nice rest of your day. I'll post more stuff on the channel later. Peace.